Hey everyone, so there's a new version of Pure out from Peter 0.254. Today I'm going to be going through the updates, what they mean, and also the install process and in Content Manager. We're also going to be looking at this Lamborghini, and I'm going to be showing you something really cool that you can now do through replays with Pure that really is a game changer. Okay, let's jump into the video. Here we are then on Peter's Patreon page. So do remember that Pure is a paid for mod. It's £1 a month, absolutely no money at all for all this amazing development. Pure is at now 0.254. It needs CSP 0.2 or later. I'm using the latest preview version. And also don't install with Content Manager. I'm going to show you how to install it. And that's using the included bat files, which make it really easy. I'll talk you through that if you've not seen it before. So the latest updates here, let's have a look. Pure config, we've added CSP sound settings to Pure checklist. We've added CSP graphic adjustments enabled to Pure checklist. Added French manual and translation, that's very useful. Fixed a bug with daylight saving time, I did see that was being reported. Added Chinese translation. There's also a bug being fixed with the setting time multiplier via the keys or buttons, and fixed a bug where last use plan was reset when loading a replay, but nothing was changed in Pure Planner. And I'm going to show you that replay in Pure Planner later on in the video. It's really pretty cool. And also allowing the PP filter script to control some of the visual parameters if you've got the strobe effects on. So this is the latest version of Pure then. Also, I did notice these extended controls by Schmorwick. This is at version 2.2.0. Looks great. I'm going to dive into this on a future video, so keep an eye on the channel for that. Here we are then on my desktop. We've got Pure 0.254. We're going to extract that using 7-zip. Really easy. You can extract it to a folder of your choosing, or do what I've done here and just say extract here. That's going to extract it all onto your desktop, and you can see it populating on the left hand side. Just while we're waiting for this to extract, do remember to check out the rest of the channel. Over 400 Assetto Corsa videos, all about modding, tutorials and guides and how to get the best out of your Assetto Corsa. So do check it out, and if you've not subscribed yet, why not? It's completely free. So do click on that subscribe button to help support the channel. We now have all the documentation and the main Pure folder on the desktop. The documentation, do check it out. Peter's put a lot of information in there if you do want to understand more about Pure and its development. But we're going into the main folder, and we can see we've got these install Pure, uninstall Sol, and uninstall Sol, uninstall Pure bat files. Now, because we've got Pure installed, I'm just going to click on the install Pure, and what it's going to do is it's going to uninstall Pure that I've got on at the moment, and it's going to install the new version. If you do get this Windows Defender message here, just click run anyway. That's what I'm going to do, and it's going to bring up a command box. It's asking me for where my Assetto Corsa is actually located, and of course it's located in my Steam folder. So this is Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, and then we're looking for Assetto Corsa. Click on OK, and you can see there it's uninstalled everything, all the old versions of Pure, and then it's going to install Pure again. This is the right way to do it. Please don't install in Content Manager. You can do manually and drag and drop if you're comfortable with that, but this is the easiest way to do it. Just remember, if you do have Sol installed, do use the Sol uninstall and then install Pure after that. Much easier to do. So let's close that down and take a look into Content Manager. In Content Manager, there's a few things to check. Firstly, we're going to go to settings, and then we're going to go about and updates, and we're going to make sure that we're higher than 0.2 on our CSP settings. You can see we're on 0.2.3. That's the preview version. You can only drag and drop those from Patreon's download. So do remember, if you want rain, you do need the Patreon downloads, but you can install any of the 0.2 and above if that's what you wish to do, the public releases. Also go on to weather effects, and you can see here that you've got weather style. We need to make sure that's on the correct version of Pure, and also if you look at the number there, you can make sure that it's the right version of Pure that you've installed and it has installed correctly. Do click turn headlights on and off automatically, and we are now ready to go. But before we do, click on drive and click on weather, and make sure on controllers you've got Pure static. That is the controller for in-game weather changes. If you don't have that clicked, you're not going to be able to choose your weather, so do make sure you click on that Pure static. And that's it, we are ready to go. And here we have the Lambo from the beginning of the video. So this is the Lamborghini Huracan Trofeo Evo 2 Hybrid from 2022. Now this has been modded and converted by FX. It's at version 1.0. But Subby, MNBA and Kunos also have credits on this car. It sounds absolutely awesome. 700 brake horsepower, 202 miles an hour and 0 to 60 in 3.4 seconds. The body kit is by Subby and it looks beautiful on this car. Check out the interior, all very good. This is the Kunos interior. And of course there are also those little added pieces that modders put on here, including the wads of cash in between the seats here. Not sure what that's going to be used for. Maybe some illegal street race betting, who knows. But this is the Lamborghini. It's a free mod. The link is in the description below. So do say hello to the modder FX when you drop onto their page, and do thank them for the mod. So now I have the Lamborghini and we've got the latest version of Pure in. Here we are at Imola. I'm going to go through a couple of pieces on the planner here. So I did go through this in my previous video, so do check that out if you've not seen this and you want it in more detail. But we can actually just drag and drop all the different weather effects in here. So this replaces everything you've ever seen in Sol. So if this is your first time here, you don't need Sol anymore. Everything is integrated into Pure. I will release an updated planner video, a full planner video in the future, but today we're going to be looking at PP filters. And I do get asked lots of questions still about how you want the game to look. So Assetto Corsa with PP filters can look incredibly different. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down to the Pure settings here, and you can see it says new next to them there, just above the PP filters we're on now. You can see there, and we've got Pure new, and then we've got lots of different new filters there. So let me go through these filters, and I'm just going to click through them one at a time, and you can see the difference in the game that it actually makes live. You can also see as we get to the end of the Pure filters, there is a Pure VR that will be built for performance. So do check that out if you are a VR user, and I know lots of people use VR on Assetto Corsa. So that's all the filters. There are lots more out there. Of course, modders are always producing their own, but I really do like what Peter does with these, so do check them out if you've not done that already. Now, I did say at the beginning of the video we were going to look at replay. So here is a replay of the Huracan that I did earlier, and I've paused it. Now, up until recently, you couldn't actually change the weather once you had the replay, because of course the game has controlled all the weather and all the graphics. But now if you click on the Pure Planner while you've got the game on a replay piece, you can click on the override replay button, and then you can change the weather. So this changes the weather for the whole replay, and you are effectively doing it live. This is absolutely brilliant and game changing, and it's great for when you want to get all of those shots. And of course in the wet, we know there's different traction now on CSP. I know you can turn it on and off depending on what you're doing, but this means you could have this Huracan thundering around the corner. You can then put it into the wet, you can change the way that the rain's coming down, and you can use all the different weather effects that are there on Pure Planet. It really is brilliant for those people that are wanting to get the ideal shot, so I'm sure you'll all find lots of uses for that. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for all your continued support. Do remember to check out the rest of the channel. Lots and lots of Assetto Corsa mod guides and tutorials there. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, giving it a thumbs up really helps me out with YouTube. See you soon, guys.